I did want to speak on this real quick because we got to talk about Predator Bill and the Morton oppressors and just the white supremacist tactics that's involved here. You know what I'm saying? And how vicious this thing really get and what's happening to me today. I told y'all I'm about to start dating. I'm not going to be just getting cheated on. Like, she's literally out here cheating on somebody when she's supposed to be taking my children places into the supermarket and stuff like that, man. It's crazy. I ain't going to give y'all too many details behind it, but it's literally happening on a continuous basis. Like, and look at me in my face. Like, I guess she think I'm insecure, but y'all know I'm not insecure about my sides or nothing. Like, she couldn't take me. So if you let somebody think they're gonna make me feel insecure because you let them turn you out, no, I don't think I'm the biggest man in the world. And they literally went after somebody girthy to get to me, and you're being used. But let's not get into that too much real quick. So I said, fuck that. Like, I'm still, like, I dealt with girls before. I never was a relationship type of dude. So it's normal, but it's not normal. And see, I noticed that they was using my anger and the love I had for her and the protectiveness. So I had to disassociate that from her. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, so I'm like, fuck it. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's you. I'm going to still be here because these are perverted predators. You know what I mean? And I want to protect my children as much as possible. And I really don't know the extent to how they could just get you to switch and start taking control of your body. Entering places that you still unsecure with talking to me about. So these people is predators, you know what I mean? So I don't want to leave my children around these people. I don't think I would be doing my job as a parent. You know what I mean? Like I said, to all the males, don't get that emotionally involved, whereas though you making decisions that could affect your children like that. I'm not saying, because I still think I do be gullible in certain ways. Like, I should disassociate everything with her. But anyway, and that's the premise of this whole discussion before I start talking about stuff I really don't want to talk about. You know what I'm saying? I started, I'm a date. You know what I mean? Fuck it. First of all, I could have been dated. See, I'm honest. You know what I'm saying? As far as the fact of who I am and how I am. Like, I literally would tell my girl when she would make me feel like cheating. And not only that, I've been given permission to have another girl, just not here. You know what I'm saying? I've been saying this, man. Like, you go back to my old social medias, and not only that, like, it's everybody know. Like, not everybody know this, but it's known. You know what I'm saying? It's stuff that me and her talk about openly, period. You know what I'm saying? She been told me I could have another girl, just not in this house. I made a decision not to have another girl. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, that's still none of y'all business, but I told y'all anyway. And I told y'all before anyway. But I chose not to have one for specific purposes, and plus it's too much, and plus I'm not interested in that no more, for sure. Like, I believe in that kind of stuff, but I'm not interested in it. I don't really have energy for all that. Let me just keep it going. So I try to get on eHarmony. They blocked me on that joint. You know what I'm saying? Let me get on that shit. Predator Bill, and I'm just trying to block everything. Now, the whole time, they literally circling the block for her. Before they leave, not just for her, because they be doing it for them. Like, so they do the whole circling the block, trying to see is anybody looking and watching them. So they do this shit every day. This is scared, paranoid pieces of trash. Scared of their own guilt. You know what I'm saying? So they do this, but they do it when she's about to leave. Now, I used to, and especially I used to think they was doing it just to, and I do think it be to antagonize her. See, let me stop even saying all this, because y'all just make up what y'all want to make up, because we not stupid. We got investigators and stuff out here. I don't even think I need to be doing all this all the time. I just need to put the facts out here. This all I'm doing is putting the facts out here. So these scumbags, every day, like, definitely, because they see when we getting ready to leave the house. They hear everything, they see everything. I told you, they surveillance could tell the facial if you making expressions on your face. You know what I'm saying? If you smile, they could tell that. They would rev engines when I smile, cause they some miserable scumbags. They rev engines when I open my eyes in the morning and let me know they seen me wake up. You know what I'm saying? And until I did research on the technology that they was using, I was about to tear out walls and everything, man. I ain't know what the hell, like how the hell is these people literally revving engines as soon as I open my eye. But what I did was, I'm gonna tell y'all again, I stayed there. That's why I say you gotta test these people. Cause they some deceiving lying scumbags. They some frauds, son. They definitely high class frauds, son. You know what I'm saying? But so I said, how they doing it? So I would sit there and I would lay there with my eyes closed when I wake up. As soon as I wake up, I don't open my eyes. You know what I'm saying? And I just lay there and I practice stillness. I would meditate for hours so I can be very still, even in pain, man. I can be very still, and I just practice stillness. So I just sit there and I meditate and just. And then I'll be like, all right, now I'm about to open my, as soon as I open my eyes, them bitches start revving the engines and shit like that. And one of the times I went out and caught this short ass cop over there at the Morton PD. He's a little, let me not call no names, but that's who I caught revving engines like 2:30 in the morning. You know what I'm saying? Cause you know that's around the time I normally wake up, like normally like 2:30 in the morning, somewhere around there. Mainly like 3, son. But lately I've been waking up a little earlier. But yeah, they be rubbing engines and stuff like that. So this is what they've been doing. So they can tell when I go to sleep. So when as soon as I shut my eyes, how they be messing with our sleep and stuff like that. They rev engines and just drive past with loud cars, or they have them use sirens, or the fire and rescue use sirens or loud vehicles. Like the last couple days, you would hear them just banging stuff. Now, this is all plausible deniability. Oh, we was just doing this kind of work or this kind of work or this kind of work. Okay. Now keep doing it. You know what I'm saying? And keep doing it. You know what I'm saying? Keep it up. Definitely keep it up. You know what I'm saying? So this is the games that they play. And it's cool. You know what I'm saying? It's cool. Keep doing it. And use it to your advantage. But don't use it thinking that that's evidence. You know what I'm saying? See, it's two different people you hold these people accountable to. God is real. You know what I'm saying? And when I speak of the totality is real. The real judges is the people these people have to come to and get us to literally sign over rights and stuff. Maybe they try and change it now because there's a lot of stuff going on. So who knows how long that's going to be here. Y'all better start speaking up and standing up. You know what I'm saying? Because it really is looking crazy. Like y'all might be fighting for those rights soon. You know what I mean? Because the rights is definitely under attack. Karens is in control out. Karens is running rampant though. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's really crazy. I don't say that lightly. You know what I'm saying? These people are really weaponizing laws that were supposed to protect us and using them against us, man. You know what I'm saying? Getting people institutionalized by reporting abuse. That's crazy. And the reason I say it's so important for me to talk about, I'm not being threatened with none of this. I'm calling it out before they threaten me. I'm fighting my body. I'm literally on the front line, y'all. I'm fighting my body to literally everything. To not everything. I still be bullshitting. I be slacking, son. I just stopped smoking cigarettes like 2 weeks ago, maybe. You know what I'm saying? Maybe more. You know what I'm saying? I don't be counting time. But like I've been slacking, you know what I mean? I know better than do a lot of stuff. I know a lot, but no, I didn't, because I did forget a lot of stuff. So let me give myself some, you know what I'm saying, the benefit of the doubt. No, I'm on the fucking front line for sure though, because it's very important for me to expose these people, because a lot of people can't, man. They can't. And I couldn't most of the times, most days. Look at my face some days. It might be subtle things y'all might not notice. That's my fucking brain. You know what I'm saying? And me trying to talk and remember simple words. Look around my eyes and stuff like that some days. It's not just from sleep, not sleeping and stuff. Some days you could still see brain activity and stuff. I studied this stuff, y'all. But is a lot of stuff just starting to come. I'm telling you, I'm gonna conquer this shit. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't gonna be in the way a lot of y'all conquer. I'm telling y'all, my main thing is don't fucking. It's gonna be principalities and love. Watch. A lot of y'all be like, and I wanted to do this shit with smoking cigarettes just to show y'all. I'm not gonna lie, it was a part of me wanting to do it to you. Like, bitch, watch what I do to y'all. And watch what I do, and watch how bad I embarrass every fucking body who rose up or spoke against me or betrayed me. Cause I'm gonna show them a whole different kind of man that the fuck y'all betrayed. Watch what I do. Watch. The Most High is real. And that right there, and I told them at the beginning that when y'all get finished with me, y'all gonna know that God is real. That's all I want. Y'all gonna know God is real, and y'all gonna know not to fuck with nobody else that look like me, not to fucking target nobody that look like me. Those two things is definitely high on my list, son. You gonna know that God is real, and not to fuck with nobody who y'all are not gonna sleep on motherfucker who dress like me, who look like me, who none of that, son. That's why I wanted to come back. That yeah, we good. We good. Because I wanted to do this on the actual screen recorder. When I was raised up, man, listen, I consciously came back down here. You know what I'm saying? And I don't mean like down here, like I was in heaven somewhere or something, somewhere other than here. No, I'm not spooky like that. So I'm talking about when I was raised on a level, when I say I didn't curse, I couldn't listen to no gangster music. I was a gangster rapper. I couldn't listen to Styles P, who's one of my favorite rappers. You know what I'm saying? Period. I used to tell my friends, I can't listen to that. Turn it off, son. Like, you know what I'm saying? I I was raised to this level, but I wanted to be able to communicate with my people. So I had to come back down to this level. You take it or leave it. I made a conscious decision, you know what I'm saying, that I need to be able to communicate. I couldn't have the conversations I need to have and talk to communicate with certain people. You know what I'm saying? The ones that I wanted to get to. So I had to be brought back to a certain level, period. You know what I mean? I probably like, all right, but I said this before, you know what I mean? Just to be able to communicate and reach my people. So I don't have no regrets, man. It just is what it is, man. It's the path that I walk. So right now, I hold it up right now. You know what I'm saying? People be like, oh, don't do that, because actually, fuck them people. This is an uncut and uncensored video right here, because I'm really not one of them people. Though I'm cordial, I'm unbiased. I grew up in shelters and foster care. And yes, that's my fucking people out there. This shit is real to me. That's why some people can be just betray people, and some people think it's cool, and you watch these black people around here that just hop up under these white supremacist nuts and involve themselves with them, destroying a black man family who came from these conditions and basically did all of this. You know what I'm saying? The ones who do that disgust the fuck out of me. Nah, why? Because I'm one of them people. I'm not one of these people, man. So at the end of the day, fuck how they feel. I don't do this for them. You know what I'm saying? And fuck them. You know what I'm saying? Period. You know what I'm saying? Every one of them. You know what I mean? And it just is like that. But no, I do care, and I am unbiased, and I do feel like it is a problem. Whereas though they create a situation where some of our people don't want to live good. You know what I'm saying? And live like this, but not betray people and sell out people and stuff like that. But I'm talking about take care. Like my community, I hate to see so much trash. I hate to see people getting on. I smoke. So you see me smoking? But respect is respect. I hate to see people, I hate to get on public transportation and the fucking transportation smell like buzz, huh? That's disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? So I am a man of fucking respect. Don't get it messed up. You know what I mean? And honor and duty and stuff like that. But no, I'm one of these people, and I have came a long way, but I haven't fucking forgot. And I appreciate and I'm grateful for the Most High coming and I'm grateful, so I give back. Period. I know what it's like, and I'm grateful, and I appreciate, and I know that everybody didn't have the opportunity. But I'm out of here.